This is a video of how to show you how we're going to calculate the square footage of our main floor. So first of all, this is our bungalow and this is our garage. Our garage is not going to be included in the square footage of our house. So we need to select the areas that we're going to calculate, and it's going to be this area in here. And we're not going to go room by room, we're just going to take a total square footage from the most interior perimeter line, which is this line right here. Okay, so first we're going to go up to the annotate menu. I'm already there, so select annotate. Then we're going to go to region. There's a drop down menu on region. We're going to select the drop down menu and we're going to select the filled region. From there we're going to select the interiors. So we're going to draw a line from the interior. Your O snap should just select the corners, but make sure that you're selecting the most interior perimeter line. Go around your house. Zoom in where you need more detail. And this last one closes it. And after I've closed it, go up here and select the green check mark. This is your finish edit mode. And right there, I'm just going to pull open my properties menu a little bit. So it's going to give me the square footage of all of that. Oops. And I'm going to select it again. I unselected it, but that area is always going to be there until you delete it. So I have a problem where my square footage is supposed to be 1400 and my area is 1320. So here's a quick little example of how to fix that. So I want to know if I move this back wall out, how much square footage that's going to add. So if I select these arrows and bump it back a couple times, whoops, okay, that was 407, that's a little far, probably one too far. I'm going to bring that back one. 1385, okay, well that's great, that adds more, and I'm going to add more to a different area of the house. Not this area because it's it would add way too much. So for that I'm going to pull this back a couple. I'm going to select my wall. Oops. So I'm going to select the wall, and then with my arrow keys I'm going to select the up arrow to move this back. 1, 2, I'll try 3 because I can't remember how many that needed. And I'm going to move that up to it. And check my area again. So it's 1353 now. So I want to do that a little bit more, maybe a couple more times. 3, okay, a couple more times. 1, 2. 397, 89. I'm going to do it one more time and see if that goes over. Yeah, so I don't necessarily want it to go over, so I'm going to move those back in. I'm going to select that first, move it back in one. And I'm just using my arrow buttons, the up and down, to move it in the direction I want it to go. So let's see, it's 408, so it's too much. I'm just going to select that button. I'm going to select my wall again. Make sure these all line up. 408, 385, so to 397. So I have other areas that I could move. Oops, these kind of went off a little bit. I'm just going to fix them back to where they need to go. Check that again. Oh, okay, so I think my error was I clicked this and I moved it. That's right, so don't move it with that. So you're just going to move the walls with the arrow buttons. I'm going to go up to and see where that lands. So now it's 394. Okay, so 394 is really close to 1400, so I'm going to now go to these walls down here. They're shorter, so they're going to give me less square footage every time I move them, which is what I want. So I'm going to get this one. I'm going to select the arrow to the right because I want to move it in. I'll move it in twice. Go over here, move that one out twice. Now let's see where we land. 1398 and 1402.12. So 2 square feet, those are the smallest walls I have. Let's see if I just move that back. One of these back in one. Let's see what that does. Wow, 1400.12. Okay, that's where we're gonna land. Now I can select this square footage area, confirm that it's 1400.12, which is close enough because this project is meant to be within 2 square feet. And this to me is great. So I'm going to select, I'm going to select this region and I'm going to delete it. And I'm just going to go back and make sure that my walls are where they needed to be and that they didn't move. And they are great. Okay, and that's how you find your square footage of your floor plan.